Welcome back to the journey, everybody. This is episode 31, and as I said in the last episode, it's against Leeds United under 23s in the Papa John's Trophy final. And if you're wondering how we're doing in the league, well, you just have to wait until just before the next game to find out how we are doing. Because I don't want to ruin the surprise. It could be a surprise, it might not be. You just have to wait and see. So, without further ado, let us get cracking. Okay, so straight off the bat, the team we're going with, obviously not Pi because he's cup tied. Right, Kitchen's going to have to come in then. Anyway, as I was saying, the team we're going with today is Morosi in goal, with Kitching, Raggett, Tafazoli and Folarin in defence, with Walker just in front of them. Lubala, Balzaghi, Jones and Bramall in midfield. On a side note, Jones now wants to stay, which is good. Fantastic. And we have Samuel up front on his own again. He's got 21 for the season so far. Samuel is really putting him away. So, this is it. Can we come home back to Wycombe with the Papa John's Trophy? Let's find out. Right, here we are at a very empty Wembley, but it's fine. It's Wembley, so it's perfectly fine with me. Lubala on the ball, finds Balzaghi. Balzaghi crosses it in Samuel. Samuel shoots and he scores. Alex Samuel, after 16 seconds, Samuel scores. And he puts Wycombe 1-0 up against Leeds under 23s. That has to be one of the fastest goals we have ever scored. Look at this, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 seconds and the ball has crossed the line. I have never scored a quick as goal as that before. That is fantastic. What a start we are making. This is fantastic. So 11 minutes gone, it's still 1-0. Got to defend this free kick. Oh, off the line. Oh, scramble off the line. Oh, that was good defending, that was. Good defence. We have got our team. Bramall to take short to Jones. Jones back to Bramall. Lubala just couldn't quite get it on target. Well, he does get it on target, but doesn't get it over the line. Raggett. Funny story about Raggett. I was went to offer him a new contract and I misclicked. And Leeds have just equalised. But yeah, I misclicked. And instead of offering a new contract, I set for release, and I'm like, no. Now he won't. Now he doesn't want to sign a new contract. So this is the last season, unless he changes his mind right at the end. Then could quite be his last season as a Wycombe player. It's one of them things. You've got to pay attention to what you're doing. Right. Speaking of paying attention, come on Wycombe, pay attention. Raggett now on the ball. Tafazoli to Walker. Walker to Lubala. Lubala's making a little bit of a run. Gets past one. Tries his shot and it's well wide of the target. Absolutely abysmal attempt there by Lubala. I have no idea what he was playing at, but it's still one apiece. Nearly 30 minutes gone. We can do this. We can do this. We've got it's a throw in. I thought it was a corner. Bramall throws it short to Jones. Walker manages to regain possession, but he loses it. And now Leeds are on the break. The defenders are back though. He's trying his luck from distance. Worked first time, it ain't going to work second time. Right, so come on. We need to push for. I'm going to shout. I'm going to fire them up. Because we can do this. It'd be nice to take over as a club and just steamroll us way to the final and then win it. That would be awesome. I would be so happy with that. Even get to the final, I'm happy with just getting to the final. Because look at the team when I took them over. Look at where they were. I'm not happy with the performance. Look at where they were. The rock bottom at table after 12 games. And since I've taken over, they are... You'll see where we are. Obviously, between now and the last game of the season, there's still about 4 games left to play. My position could change slightly, but I'm not expecting a big change. But you have to wait and see just to find out where we are exactly. Right, so 50 minutes gone. We have a corner, Jones to take. Takes it short to Tafazzoli. Tafazzoli back to Jones. Jones finds Raggett. Raggett shoots and there's no power at all on his shot. And the Leeds keeper scoops it up very easily. Too easily for my liking. You want to be putting power on them shots. You want to be smashing them into back at net. Right, we need to defend on this one. Don't let him through. Don't let him through. Go on. Interception there by Kitching. But his clearance upfield is wayward and it's Leeds who scoop it up. That's not what we wanted. Not at all. Tafazzoli heads it to Lubala. Lubala to Balagazi. I need to actually change his name because I keep wanting to say it differently every single time I see him. Oh, no, it's the goal scorer's on a run here. And Morosi catches that with ease. This is good. This is good. Come on. Demand more from the team. I'll make that change. And I'm going to make another change as well, I think, because that's just reminded me. James Jones, he is fine. Who can I take off? Who's having a bad one? Who can I bring on, actually? Cornick. Cornick for Bramall. That's who it's going to be. Cornick for Bramall. Right, so that's 2 changes made so far. We got 19 minutes left to try and put his noses back in front. Cornick now finds Jones. Jones out wide to Lubala, and Lubala just decides to stop running for it, but Follering gets it back to Lubala. Balzaghi to Walker. Walker over the top, finds Cornick. Cornick controls it beautifully. Samuel shoots. Oh, straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Oh, this is... Yeah, that change as well. Final change of the game. 15 minutes remaining. I'm going to demand more again from my team. We need to push forward here. I don't want it to go into penalties. And mind you, penalties, we've had 2 lots of penalties in this competition so far, and we've won them both. So, you know, it could possibly be if it goes that far, but I don't want it to go that far. I would like us to actually come out on top. Oh, he was offside anyway. I want us to come out on top before it goes to penalties. I've got 8 minutes left to play. Can we do this? I think we can. Come on, right, I need to fire them up for the added times. Oh, there's a minute to go. I think it's going to go to penalties because Leeds are now on the ball and 45 seconds left. And if they score, it's game over. Mind you, if we score, it's game over as well for them. So we need to regain possession and not let them push forward. And they've pushed forward and he's offside. No, he wasn't. I thought he was offside. He looked offside. Huh. We need to defend this corner. The referee needs to blow his whistle. Get it clear. Get it clear. And Morosi scoops that up with ease. And I think the referee blows his whistle and it's extra time, not penalties. Oh yeah, because the final goes to the extra time first, doesn't it? Fantastic. So we've got another half an hour to try and do this. Right, so I'm not at performance again. We can do this. We can push forward. Fire the team up. Walker, Winchester now on the ball. Finds Cornick out wide. Cornick to Jones. Jones to Walker. Over the top to Kitching. Kitching finds Jones again. Jones enters the area. Finds Walker. Walker to Belghazi. Lubala now on the ball. He's in the ox. And it's a penalty. Lubala is brought down in the area and it's a penalty to Wycombe. Start of extra time. And he's off as well. Is he going to get off? Second yellow card and he's off. Fantastic. Jones to take. Do us proud, Jonesy boy. Do us proud. He shoots and he scores and he puts Wycombe back in front. James Jones with his 6th of the season makes it Leeds United under-23s 1, Wycombe Wanderers 2. And we are just into extra time now, so we need to hold this. We have now a man advantage as well, so we can actually do this. We can hold this. I'm going to go back to defensive, I think. Yeah, Lubala now on the ball, finds Follering. Follering back to Lubala. Lubala to Walker. Walker gets tackled but regains his footing. Finds Cornick. Cornick to Jones. Jones, Balghazi. Balghazi shoots and his keeper scoops that up like he's picking a cup up off the floor. Right, so this is pretty active with highlights. I mean, since the goal, it's the second highlight since the goal, or third highlight since the goal. I can't remember. There's been that many. It's only been a few minutes as well. But, you know, it's one of them things. Morosi now with the ball, kicks it upfield. Nearly found Cornick. Didn't quite go where it wanted it to go. And now Leeds are going to equalise, and they do equalise. Leeds United have equalised. Gelhardt has brought his team level, and it's now Leeds under-23s 2, Wycombe 2. We are not using our man advantage. Skip this highlight. I need to go back to attacking because I shouldn't have changed it down. Lubala now crosses it in. Jones shoots. Oh, Jones, second of the game. Lubala with an assist. Instantly puts Wycombe back in front. And it's Leeds under 23-2, Wycombe 3. That is fantastic. Look at this. Beautiful cross there. And Jones just sticks his foot out, taps it in, and puts us back in front. Oh, there you go. This could be them going back in front now. This is end-to-end stuff, this. Oh, that was just over the bar. Just over. And I can't even get a chance to click on ignore. I want Jones now on the ball. Finds Cornick. Cornick's clean through. Shoots. Oh, good save by the keeper. Forces a corner. Now can we capitalise on this corner and our one-man advantage? Jones whips it in. I don't know why he's whipping it in. He should be playing it short. Oh, Ania. Oh, Samuel. Oh, disallowed offside. That's unfortunate there. Unfortunate indeed. But 20 minutes left of this game. Kitching finds Cornet. Balgazi to Samuel. Samuel, can he make up for his error? No, he can't. Right, so I'm getting names confused now. Walker to Follering. Ania. Back to Walker. Follering. See, the players we've brought in this season have been phenomenal. I am so happy. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if one or two of them get on the League One Team of the Year. Because they have just been outstanding performers for us. Outstanding. So we'll have to wait and see. Just see what happens when the come back for the next game. Will we be going up? Will we be going into the playoffs? We are going to find out one way or the other. Oh, so 7 minutes left to play, and Leeds are in possession. We need to regain possession. Oh, he's offside. He is well offside. He was well offside. But referee didn't even raise his flag. Jones takes a corner to Ania. Ania to Kitching. Kitching back to Ania. Back to Kitching again. And he shoots. And it's closer to the corner flag than it is the target. Don't try that again. Don't try it. Because you can't shoot for anything. Walker. Lubala. Back to Walker. Find Samuel. Back to Walker again. Oh, this is like watching a game of tennis again. Lubala. Following. Back to Balgazi. Oh, and he slots it past the keeper. His third of the season. And with 2 minutes remaining, it's Leeds under 23-2, Wycombe 4. I think, boys and girls, you know what time it is. I am going to say it. We are the champions of the Papa John's Trophy. There's no chance they're going to pull this back. There ain't a chance in hell they're going to do this. Cornick can get to it, but he doesn't. And it goes out for a throw-in. And the referee blows his whistle, just as I'm about to say he's taking his time. And here we are, boys and girls. We are the Papa John's Trophy champions. Well done, Wycombe. Well done. You've done us proud. You've done us absolutely proud. Now, hit that like button and subscribe to celebrate our win. Fantastic. Right. I'll see you all on the final game of the season to see just how we are doing. Right, so after the success of the last game, we are now on the last game of the season. We're against Ipswich Town, and as it stands, we're currently in 6th place. We can guarantee, obviously, if we win, we can guarantee playoffs. But it's between us and Oxford. Oxford have got an easy game against already relegated Blackburn Rovers. Bye-bye, Blackburn. But yeah, we have got a hard game because we've got Ipswich, who are already secured playoffs, but they're pushing for automatic promotion as long as Coventry and Charlton both fail to win. If we can beat Ipswich, then obviously, like I said, we can guarantee the playoffs. So let's get on with the team selection. Okay, the team we are going with today is Morozzi in goal, with Bramall, Enia, Tafazoli and Folarin in defence, with Gomez just occupying the defensive midfield role just in front, with Cornick, Jones, Balgazi and Lubala in midfield, and again, as always, Samuel up front on his own. Right, so we are kind of like running low on fully fit players and quality players because Raggett, he's gone. I sold him to Houston Dynamo, I think it was. Not a lot of money for him, only about 50, 60,000. But I'd take 50, 60 grand over losing him for nothing and having to pay his wages for the remainder of the season. Because he was out of contract at end of season and he wasn't willing to sign a new contract. So that's fine. Might as well cash in on him while we can. But it's not affected us too much. So let's get on with the game. Right, so Ipswich kick off. That's off. We really do need to win this. I mean, it's imperative that we do. Because we all want to get promoted, don't we? I mean, it's the championship. The place at the championship is at stake. Well, the playoffs is at stake. Oh, Cornick, beautiful interception there. Cornick tries to play Samuel free, but just doesn't have enough pace on the pass. If we just need to either draw or win. If we lose, then Oxford need to lose or draw. And against Samuel, the beautiful interception there, tries to find his teammate, but there was absolutely nobody. I think he's colourblind. He must be, because he passed to a guy in a blue shirt, not a yellow shirt. New ball on the ball now. Oh, goal-mouth scramble. Folarin with a throw-in. Throws it to Balzaghi, who knocks it on with his head, but doesn't get anywhere. Gomez picks it up though. Gomez still on the ball. Come on, Gomez. Folarin, he's been such a good signing for us as Gomez. Lubala, Samuel now on the ball. He tries his shot, but forced to Gomez, and it's just a scramble and it's cleared. Yeah, he's been such a good signing. I'm really, really impressed with how he's performed since he's been at Wycombe. He's done really, really well. And to think we got him for free as well. So, get it clear. That's it. Good clearance by Tafazoli. Finds Samuel. Samuel, nearly gets past his man. And then goes that highlight. It's still 0-0 at Blackburn. That's one thing I'm looking at. We do need to have like a picture-in-picture. So we could have it just on the screen somewhere. A result that we are looking for. Or even like end of season running. You know, like when they do on the messages where they say it's got all these teams and it lists who they're playing. It's like the end of season running, who's going to make it first. They should have that, but implement it actually on the match day screen, so that you can actually see. I mean, that'd be awesome. That would. And Oxford have gone 1-0 up against Blackburn, so it's imperative that we do not lose. It's a goal kick because it hit the post, and it's a corner that hit the post. Some decisions are really, really bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Hey, one good thing. Hang on 1 second. Cornick's on a run here. Cornick still on the ball. Finds Belghazi out wide to Lubala, who's not got enough pace on him to get to it in time. But as I was saying, one good thing about batch recording a lot of Football Manager content is between recording, I can play some music and have some fun. Belghazi, Lubala shoots. Over the bar. Tipped over. It's a corner. Oh, yes. Come on. Bramall to take. Takes it short to Jones. Jones to Ania. Ania to Bramall, who whips it into Tafazoli. Back to Bramall. Bramall tries to cross it over to Balghazi, but it's knocked a little bit too long. But he gets to it. Now it's Cornick on the ball. And Cornick tries, but fails. Gomez now. Whips it into Lubala. Lubala on his head. And it's back of the net. His 11th goal of the season. Lubala makes it Ipswich 0, Wycombe 1. Beautiful assist there as well. Look at this. Cornick tries to cross it in but fails. Balghazi lays Gomez on. And Gomez, again, ever so present with his assists. It sends it into Lubala, who nods home and puts us into the lead. That is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. This is what we need. We are like 1 foot in the playoffs. 1 foot in the playoffs. And the playoffs are in like a couple of days as well. So, it's not going to be a long time between the next. Well, there is actually a long time because there's a couple of days between the playoff semis, and then it's an end of month playoff final. So I don't know what I might do. We'll see. We'll just see if we get through to the final first. Get through to the playoff semi-final first. Actually, that's the main thing. Oxford are 3-0 up against Blackburn, so it is imperative we do not get beat here. Yeah, I've got a few ideas in mind what I'm going to do for the next episode. Obviously, when we find out if we get through or not, or get it clear, that's it. Once we find out if we've made it into playoffs, then, I can divulge the plans. But I'm really, really, really impressed with how we've performed. 13 games in, bottom at league, 8 points. Final game of the season, we're in 6th place with 80 points. Just imagine if I would have taken over earlier. If I would have taken over at the beginning of the season, then I think we'll probably be top. Probably. Because I would have had all that January transfer window. I would have had all the summer transfer window to increase and improve the squad. But I didn't. I just had to rely on like freebies and loans. In fact, not even loans, just freebies. When I took over to try and improve the squad, which I did do. So I'm not complaining. We'll get up to Championship one way or the other. Lubala, oh, what a goal by Lubala! He's second of the game. Balzaghi with an assist. He's 12th of the season. Makes it Ipswich 2. Ipswich 2? Ipswich 0, Wycombe 2. That was a beautiful goal. Look at this for an assist as well. Bramall straight over to boom. Balghazi just flicks it back with his head, and Lubala's just waiting there, ready to pounce, and he smashes it home for his second of the game. I need to make a substitution actually. Right, so he's having a storming game. He can stay on. Balghazi's shattered. I'll bring Walker on, I think. Cornick shattered, and I'll bring Keon Edwards on as well, I think. That's a nice little change to make. 18 minutes to go. We are currently sitting pretty, but anything can happen in football. Anything indeed. Right, so we need to pull back. Come on. We need to make these subs on so the players don't get absolutely shattered. Oh, good stop by Morosi. Safe gloves, safe gloves. Right, let's look at this. Oh, yes. See, they're smashing it still. But doesn't really matter. The final table. I'll show you the final table anyway so we know who's going to be going down and who's coming up and stuff like that. And we'll check on how Barnet have fared in their season without me as in charge. But we need to defend this first. Oh, what an interception there. Fantastic interception. 5 minutes to go. And whatever injury time there is to be added onto it at the end. I can't imagine there being much. I reckon about 3 minutes. Oh, defence is on fire. Come on. Oh, and they've pulled one back. They've clawed one back. Oh, it's disallowed for offside. So they've not clawed one back. Just get used to having disallowed goals. But, I'm used to it. I've had quite a lot of disallowed goals in my journey. So that's good. Right. 2 minutes to go. Come on. 1 foot. Oh, that would have been a really, really nice goal. I would have actually had to applaud that one because that one would have been special. 3 minutes, like I said. Right, come on. The dying seconds. Get it clear. Get it clear. It doesn't really matter if you don't get it clear. There we go. I don't know why. See, I don't know why they kick it out behind the goal. They should kick it out into touch on sidelines, not out of play for a corner, because that's a potential goal scoring opportunity. We don't want that. The referee's going to blow his whistle, and he does do. Wycombe Wanderers have come out victorious And now we are in the playoffs. Let's find out who we've got in the playoffs. And I'll also tell you what I've got planned. Right, okay, so we've got Charlton first up in the playoff semi-finals, which is good. So let's have a look at the league. Stages table. Right, so Wimbledon, Shrewsbury, Blackburn. That's funny. And Newport County got relegated. Bristol Rovers as champions. And Coventry have taken the last place as well. Let's have a look at Barnet. In fact, before we go down, do you reckon they've been relegated? I think they might have just survived. That's what I'm thinking. They've just survived. As we go, let's find out. Oh, they got relegated. Bottom at table. Wow. Oh, that's like 14 points adrift. Oh well. They've got no one that we want anyway. I mean, Aidan Pervez, he was good when he was in National League, but Josh Walker, he's not really that good, to be honest. There's no one there that we could think, oh, I will take him. And none at all. Joe Budd, Wigan wants him. On loan from Bristol. Let's have a look at. I'll scout you. I'm pretty sure I took him in. Oh yeah, I did do actually. Yeah, Joe Budd was one of mine, weren't he? Yeah, he was. We'll have a look at him, and yeah, right. So the plans for the next episode, it's going to be the end of season special and transfer, end of season review. Sorry, and transfer special, and also the playoff final. So we'll do the playoff final and then the transfer special just afterwards. Because if we can get past Charlton, that'll be fantastic. In fact, the next episode will be the playoffs, the home and away, and then the one after that will be the playoff final and end of season review, transfer special. Yeah, so right, so yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you've enjoyed the video. And I shall see you all in the next episode. See you later.